Aloha, my lovely 30-odd subscribers, you on Subject Neutral. We are back with another episode of This War of Mine, the wartime survival simulation. This is like episode 7, so you should know the deal about the show, about the series by now. If not, I encourage you to go back and check out episode 1. So it has been a couple of weeks, actually, since I recorded the past ones. Now, I played the game a fair bit, so I hopefully don't need to remember how to play that so much as just pick up the plot. From what I remember last time, in some of our last episodes, Gankom from our Subject Neutral crew was brutally murdered. Myself, I am Gankom behind the screen. And so the task of going out and scavenging has essentially fallen to Honda, who was our security person, which has possibly led to us being raided. Someone came at night to take our things by force. Hondo has been searching for supplies and brought back some interesting things. Someone tried to rob us. They were a tough and mean bunch, but we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We are able to defend ourselves. But we used up some ammunition. So, first things first. I want Hondo to sleep. Everyone's... Okay, let's get you cooking. I want you to cook. I really don't remember our supplies at all. We have a decent amount of resources. We're just gonna do this. From what I remember, we do have a decent amount of resources of stuff. We've got a decent amount of food. We don't have a lot of ammunition, so we should do that. We've got a decent amount of fuel. We've got a stove, should it get necessary. Let's go see about upgrading the stove. What do we need to upgrade the stove? Because after that, we've got 2 beds. That's probably all we need. We need the thermal regulator. So to do that, we have to come over to one of the craft benches. Here we go. Thermal regulator, we need parts. We could do it right now. Are we waiting for anything else? You know what? A trap would do good. If we do a trap, we can actually get some food going. So I'm thinking we'll do that. And for scavenging, we're really just looking for pieces still. I may have had a plan last time for what I wanted built. Come on, move the thing. For what I wanted built where? I forget it. So we are going to do this. Everyone gets to eat, and someone, probably Hondo, will get to eat twice. Okay, so you go sit in the comfy chair. Hondo, come over here and eat. You're gonna eat 2 and then go back to sleep. We have a chair. Comfy chair could be good at some point. Are we all boarded up? I forgot about that. I should look for that. Since the last recording too, a DLC has also come out for This War of Mine. This will date this a little bit, but you'll see. And it essentially adds... it's interesting. It adds children. It adds sort of more entertainment, keeping the children happy, keeping everyone from going crazy. And I believe, from what I remember, is when you buy it, a portion of the proceeds, the sale, whatever, goes towards various children's war charities, like child soldier charities and like just looking after kids. So I don't know. If you enjoy the game, go have a look at that. From what I understand, it does add a fairly significant bit to the game itself, although I haven't tried it yet. Let's see. We only have the 1 fertilizer. Yeah, let's do that. I generally like to use the fertilizer in the trap, because I don't use a lot of the fertilizer otherwise. And this game, this run, I don't remember the time. I believe it's set for a random length of time. So, it's door. That's one of the things we need. So we need parts, we need components, and we need wood. Okay. So that's about it for today. We're just going to wait till about past 12 to see if anyone comes to the door. Dun dun dun. So we need ammunition, and we need the various building supplies. No, gunshots out in the distance. Let's go check this out. I'm just really refamiliarizing myself with the layout of our base. Fixing broken firearms could be nice. Refilling empty shell casings could be nice. We'll go with it as we pick things up. So, okay, right. So because this is a random time, I'm not going to worry about some of the more peripheral things. You can build farms, like little farm hydroponic tables. You can build like a brewery kind of thing, a herbal stand to roll your own cigarettes. And a lot of that is used for trading. It's used for keeping your people happy. It's not super necessary, and frankly, I think I'm just going to avoid it for this run. We're going to end the day because it doesn't look like anyone's coming. So Hondo will scavenge. We just got raided, so maybe I can get away with letting one person sleep in the bed. And where should we go? Supermarket? We haven't been to the supermarket. Huge amounts of parts, lots of food. We will try it. We don't have any real tools. I want to leave the weapons at the base. Let's see. We got a good number of books. We have a good number of trading stuff. We could go trade somewhere. That could be good. What if we go, is it Old Town? The Old Town used to be a crucible of cultures, with its distinct mix of architectural styles and many great Grasny and Vizeni restaurants and pubs. Military positions in the overlooking mountains made it a dangerous place, but if we take risks, we might find some supplies there. No, that's not it. That's not what I'm thinking. Central Square. The city center used to be beautiful with parks, squares, and monuments surrounded by old buildings. The war has taken its toll on the area, but there is a marketplace where people can come to barter. We might be able to get the stuff we need, provided we have something to trade. I think we're going to do that. We'll take the shovel, just in case. Hang on to the water. And we will take 3 of our jewelry. And we're after ammunition and building supplies. We're doing okay for food, so I'm not really worried about that. We could take herbs. We want herbs. Yeah, we'll take herbs to trade, because I generally don't use herbs for a lot of other things. And away we go. Okay, so that is the exit. Now, we're moving slow, but we don't really have to. This area from previous experience is pretty safe, unless you start picking a fight with people. Oh, parts. That's nice. We are going to trade for ammunition, even if we fill the backpack up. Because this is a nice amount of components. Don't really care about the gunpowder, but it's nice. And the lumber, of course, is nice. Okay, none. Oh. So you're the materials trader. Let's have a look, see what he has. Oh, the guitar could be really interesting, but I know there's a good couple of other places where you can find broken guitars. So I think we'll avoid that for now. Okay, rum, whiskey, bourbon. Just kidding, I've got vodka only. So this is like the luxury man. Some of these could be nice. We have a smoker. Let's see, if I trade... How many will you give me for all the herbs? Not a thing. No. No, I don't really want to give you anything else. Is it worth it? What if we do 2? And then get some coffee. We're going to be about the same. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to bring back a nice treat for everyone. People are still sad that Gankom bought the dust. Got brutally murdered by a pair of soldiers. Very stupidly, too. I mean, I sort of knew that was going to happen. And I totally walked into it. We don't need medical supplies. Are you gunman? Fresh vegetables? You are not. Although water could be nice. Water is always kind of a hard thing to keep a decent stock of. Okay. You want music. Come on, is there anyone around here that does gun stuff? Oh, apparently not. I wonder how randomized it is. Okay. So we could break in here, but from what I remember, they take that very poorly. And as we've said, we're not a fighter. We're nice people here. Come on. I really... So are there no... There's no ammunition out here. So if there's no ammunition, I'm going to trade 1 jewel and see how much water that gives me. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay. We'll just check everyone on the way out here who I literally just talked to. Why'd I click that? You are medical, which we are doing fine with. None of us are super hurt. I really like the feel of this. Like, look at this background. Like, it's, even with it being 2D, it is like, and by 2D I mean like literally just side-scrolling kind of thing. It is just beautiful looking at this. Okay, we are going to run. And I think what I'm going to do now with episodes is essentially do a day and a night. So I'm going to call this here as soon as we get the screen, because it's sort of paused that way. And that way some episodes will be a bit shorter, some episodes will be a bit longer. Frankly, I don't think too many people care. Few people seem to get all the way through it anyway. It's at this point, it's really more for the benefit of the subject-neutral people. But yeah, we will call this here. So we had a decent night, a slow night, getting back into the things. But, and our night was calm, we didn't get raided, that's real nice. But we will see the continued adventures of our subject-neutral wartime crew in the next episode. See you later, everybody.